Hey friends, welcome back from my channel. My name is Min, and in this video I'm going to be talking about how I nearly wasted my teenage years. And this video is going to be specifically towards students who are under 18, who are in their teenage years, especially towards preteens, mid-teens, or late teens. And if you're one of them, this video is going to make sense to you the most, and I hope you watch till the end if you're one of them, because this video is going to be really worth it. And in this video I'm going to be sort of like storytelling the life lessons I learned along the way so that you can start applying now to be successful in life. And without further ado, let's just get right into the video. To this day, I still vividly remember the time when I was back in high school, in my first year of high school. This is probably back in like the 2019-2020 when the COVID pandemic was just starting to happen. And during that time when schools were going online, I thought it's gonna be really fun. I was a hardcore gamer during that time. I'd be playing games for like 5-6 hours a day, and there were moments in time when I would just not sleep at night and be playing games until like 5-6 in the morning just to play with my online friends, just to level up in that game and go to school at like 7-8 in the morning with like 1-2 hours of sleep, which was a really terrible situation when I was in that time. I remember my mom yelling at me, my grades falling. It was just a disaster during that time. Now, it went on for quite a while until I graduated high school, and the day that I received my grades on the online report, and when my mom saw it, I could see her face kind of in a sense really unsatisfied with me. On that day, I learned a very important lesson, something that sticks with me until today, and that was I let down of my two parents. The two parents who sacrificed their time, energy, and most of all, capital money for me to just attend one of the best, if not the most prestigious school in my country, in Burma. And I, as a son, has wasted my time trying to not focus, trying to waste time distracted, playing video games. And kind of in a sense, I feel like the money she spends on me, the money she invests on me, was just wasted into the gutter, in a sense. So the first lesson of this video is going to be about learning to take full ownership of your life, to be accountable on yourself. I took full responsibility on that time for not getting the grade that I wanted, to satisfy my parents and not meeting their standards. So now let me explain you in a theoretical form with real life example so that this make kind of more sense in a way. So let's say it's a Thursday evening and you got assignment due tomorrow on Friday morning for the class, and let's say it's 7 o'clock in the evening time. Well, you got two approaches that you can take. The first approach is that you eat dinner, spend quality time with family and friends, then do the homework right after you eat dinner. Then afterwards, after doing the homework, you plan for the next day for like 10 minutes or so before going to sleep early. Or the second approach is that you procrastinate for 2 hours when it's 7 o'clock in the evening time, scrolling mindlessly on social media while eating dinner. Then afterwards, instead of doing the homework, you play video games for like an hour or so, which now means it's like 10 o'clock now at nighttime. And then you do the homework. And right after doing the homework, you feel tired, so you didn't plan the next day. And say it's the next morning, how would you be acting in a way with option 1 and 2? Well, in option number 1, the moment you wake up, you're gonna feel more energetic. In a sense, you're gonna feel more ready. You will know what your day is gonna look like. You'll feel good because you did a homework. Basically, you will just feel good in a sense and went throughout the day. But with the second approach, you will feel a lot more fatigued. You will feel a little bit of regret because you didn't do the homework as early as you should be doing by wasting time mindlessly scrolling. You will also feel lost throughout the day because you didn't plan what you have to do on this day. You were too busy doing other stuff that you're not supposed to be doing. And here's what I want you to introduce you to this domino effect theory, which means one particle falls, the rest starts falling. The action you put today is directly correlated to the return on investment you're gonna get in the future. And from the first lesson takeaway, learning to take full ownership of your life, accountability, is the key to winning life, because nobody's coming to save you in this real life. Like nobody, not even me, nobody's coming to save me, nobody's coming to save you. And the earlier you learn this from a young age, you're gonna be, in a sense, more independent and know that you have a responsibility, you have an action to accomplish. Now let's move on to the second lesson that I learned. Now the second lesson I learned is quite, in a sense, correlated, in a sense similar to the first lesson, which the second lesson is that comfort is the killer of success, while pain is just one factor of success. Now here's what I mean. Let's say you're comfortable. When you're comfortable, what you do is like you're happy, you're in your bubble zone, you're not outside of your bubble zone, you're not outside of your comfort zone, you're not growing in a sense. You might be probably watching a movie or just, not accomplishing something that is not, in a sense, scary or uncomfortable. Like for instance, recording this video for me is pretty, in a sense, uncomfortable. Talking to a camera, then uploading to YouTube where people will watch. It kind of, in a sense, scare me, but I am, in a sense, just trying to record, but because I know that the pain of recording this video is going to be worth it after, and the pain of not recording this video, I'm going to get more regret, in a sense. So we want to feel this kind of, in a sense, this pressure, this scary tension moment, so that we grow in life. Without that pain in life, you feel like you're not growing, you're just going in a constant stagnant way. But if you feel that intense pressure, uncomfortable, doing something that you have never done before, you feel like your life is progressing upwards slowly. That is what we want in life. We want to experience that pressure inside us so that we're growing rapidly. There is this quote that goes by, the more uncomfortable things that you do in life, the faster you will grow. And that is really true in a sense. So to recall the second lesson, it's gonna be comfort is the killer of success, while pain is just one factor of success. Now let me go to the third lesson, which is also gonna be the last lesson of this video, but I'm gonna be expanding a lot more into this lesson because I feel like this is the most vital lesson, the most important lesson that you can take away from this video if you have to, which is to not waste time at a young age. Rather build discipline along the way so that you have the great foundation for your future forward. Because you see, when you're young, you have time. Time is probably the most valuable asset that you have in today's age when you're young. And learning to utilize time, leveraging it to the most optimal way is probably the most smartest decision you can make in your life when you're young. Well, you see, my regret is that I, in a sense, waste a lot of my teenage years playing video games, not improving on myself, where I could be building discipline, which I didn't, and now I can go back and refix it. I didn't do as I need to be doing well in school, and that was my regret. I also did not pretty much spend a lot of my time with my family and friends, where I was just neglecting them in a sense where, because I was just too focused on playing video games, trying to think that life is just that in itself, because I was improving on the video game upside, but I was not accomplishing anything in life. There were a lot of moments in my life where I would watch motivational videos just for me to get started grinding, but motivation doesn't take me far. What takes me far is going to be discipline, and it's going to be stick with you for the rest of your life. Say you got a workout, say you want to lose weight, say you want to bulk up in a sense. Let's say you want to gain weight and build muscle. Well, motivation, it might lead you to like 7 days twice a week, or like 2 months per most, but after that 2 months, the motivation is gonna go stagnant, it's gonna go down. What is gonna keep going for you to go to the gym, in a sense, is the discipline that you build up along the way. The moments in which you don't want to wake up early in the morning, but you still got out of your comfort zone so that you can work out early, so that you can finish it before the day even begins. It's gonna suck. It's gonna be really painful in a sense. Nobody wants to do it. Who wants to wake up in the morning in that cozy bed? But in a sense, if you don't do the hard things, it's gonna be a consequence in your life later. So building discipline is probably the best foundation that you can start building from a young age, because if you're, let's say, 13, 14, 15, you're gonna be so way ahead in your life if you start building discipline that at a young age. Because just compare it to the average person. What are they doing at 13, 14, 15? Sure, they may have school and stuff, but if you're on the side trying to build discipline, trying to read books, meditating, journaling, praying, trying to build great relationships with your family and friends, trying to do things that you want to do that excites you but also scares you in a sense, you're gonna be achieving a lot more in a sense. You're gonna know what life is. So I feel like this is probably the most important lesson so far. So building discipline from a young age is probably the best thing you can do to win in life. And there are two types of pain: pain of regret or pain of discipline. Choose the type of pain that you want. Finally, if you're still here until the end of the video, I know for a fact that you want to improve in your life and you want to be successful. That is why for my next video, I'm going to be uploading about a video related about how I set goals, how I try to set goals with a system that align with my day-to-day process so that I am achieving what I need to be achieving every week or every month. And with that, I would like to end the video here. I'm rooting for you from afar. I'm looking up to you. I'm cheering for you. Keep crushing it, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.